Gotta get glass, gotta get glass. Oh my gosh, Professor Geekasaurus is gonna be so mad if I don't get there in time. Coming up today on the Geekasaurus, we're gonna learn you some good stuff. Hello and welcome to the Geekasaurus. Today we're going to discuss cross-profession combos. Now unfortunately I do not have any footage of this because I lost all of my data on my hard drive. So I thought, hey, I'll just do it with a little bit of graphics. This works out sort of in a strange way, but that's okay. I'm still going to cover all the details. You just won't get to see me actually shooting and doing this stuff in-game. So what are cross-profession combos? They are basically skill combinations done either with yourself or with a partner in PvP or WVW, or even the PvE. It takes two to tango, and in this case, you have the combo field initiator and the combo field finisher that are your two. Let's discuss how all of this works together. First off, we're going to have our friend here, Mr. Ranger. And Mr. Ranger is going to be the combo finisher. We're drawing him first because he's bigger and he's going to be on the other side of the field. Just kind of makes sense that way. Alright, and then you have to have another person, which is the initiator, the combo field initiator. Now the combo field initiator in this case is going to be a cute little Asura. We'll call him Sam. Sam the Asura, he's an elementalist, and he is going to throw down a field. Now each player will have the ability showing up on their bar as a combo type of spell. So it'll say firewall combo. Okay, this is going to be our opponent in WVW. He's a thief, and he's going to be on the other side of the combo field. And we're going to do the combo field being a flame wall as just a basic example, but this works with several different types of professions, and I'll cover them in detail in just a minute. But for right now, we're just going to use a flame wall from the Asura shooting at the bad guy over there. So our Asura right now is going to throw up a flame wall. I'm drawing a little flame wall. Okay, fire, fire, fire. You've seen this before if you've played Guild Wars 2. The little flame wall that you can shoot up as a elementalist. Alright, and now our ranger hero, he's going to shoot his arrow through the firewall field. As the arrow passes through the firewall field, it will become a burning arrow. Pretty neat, right? As it hits the opponent, it has a chance to set that opponent on fire. Now, like I say, this is not a 100% guarantee that you're going to set them on fire with every shot. It's just a chance, but the chance on setting them on fire shooting through the firewall is significantly greater than shooting them without a firewall and having them catch on fire. Kind of won't happen at all, actually. So our thief is now officially on fire. It's a dot, so it'll burn over time, and it will eventually kill them dead. Alright, this combo is very basic, but there are some that are quite complex. Let's go into them in detail right now, and I'll talk a little bit about them. As you can see by this chart, it's quite complicated. First off, you have the field. It's either dark, ethereal, fire, light, ice, lightning, poison, smoke, or water. Those are the fields. And then you have the finishers. So the finisher for like fire and projectile is it turns the projectile into a burning finisher. You see what I mean? And you have the initiator being the Asura in this case is the initiator, and the finisher is the ranger in this scenario that we did in the background here. Now these skills and traits are unlocked through different professions. Dark, you would automatically think, well, that's all necro, but actually there is one from a thief. So the thief dark skill is called Shadow Refuge. So the Shadow Refuge creates a pulsing refuge at the target that heals allies and cloaks them in stealth. But if you are shooting a projectile through the dark field, it actually creates a life steal against the opponent. So each arrow will steal life and give it back to you. That's awesome. Okay, so that explains the initiator. Now, what about the finisher? Well, let's talk a little bit about the whirl finisher, for example. Sounds kind of confusing. Well, Guardians have a whirl finisher. There's 3 of them. One's called Blinding Blade. Another one's called Projector Strike, Whirling Wrath. Warriors have them. Rangers have them. Thieves have them. Elementalists, Mesmers, and Necromancers all have whirling finishers. So it's pretty much every profession that has some kind of whirl finisher. Oh my god, you're saying, how am I going to learn that table? Well, the best way to learn the table, to be honest with you, is just learn your profession. Learn it really, really well. I think when you jump into the game and you first start out, don't really try to worry about combo fields and all of that. But the longer you play, the more you play your particular profession, you will see, okay, I know that I'm going here with an Elementalist. I'll ask him, hey, throw up the flame wall when we get to where we're going to start our fight. And then you know what to do next. Either you're going to do a projectile or you're going to do a whirl or whatever. You know, you already have that sort of set up ahead of time. If you're thinking, ArenaNet, why are you doing this to me? You're making this game way too complicated. Well, to be honest with you, it's a good thing because it's going to bring out the professional players. Regular players probably won't care too much about fields, okay? You don't really have to study this in depth, and nobody's going to go, oh my god, you threw the field down in the wrong area and you're terrible. No, but when you're in matched PvP, like a structured PvP, or you're in a WVW battleground, it's going to be quite important to know what you're doing when it comes to these fields, because if you're on a wall somewhere, you're doing defense, you want to be able to throw a certain field down to help kill your opponents that are coming in. This is specifically for the pro players and people that really get into the game. So for them, I think it's a great feature. I hope my little explanation here was good for you guys, and now you have a little bit better understanding of what a combo field is. To be quite honest, it's going to take a little bit of studying on your part to be sure you get it right every time. I want to put a special shout out to Dodge This Bam. He gave me some footage of some field stuff, but I couldn't quite get it to work right, and it wasn't showing what everything I wanted it to, so I appreciate it. I'm going to put a link up at the end of this video. Guys, please subscribe to this guy. He does a great commentary, PvP, and all that stuff. Alright, so thanks a lot for watching. I will see you guys soon. Please subscribe to the videos. And until next time, see you! That Geekasaurus, he learns me so good.